Hello everyone, and welcome back to Adventures in Skyrim. I was looking over my quest log here, and I noticed the Swamp Knight. I do not remember getting this quest at all, so I'm going to do it. Let's go and investigate the source of noises in the marsh. I don't know. I just looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, what is this quest? I guess we'll go to Orthal here. Yeah, no, it's kind of. I was gonna go to the main quest line of Dawnguard again, but I saw this and I was like, I don't remember what this quest is. So let us investigate. Let's also wait for a couple hours. There we go. Oh god. Wait a minute, is that? No, that can't be. Oh, whoa. Guys, this is getting out of hand. Don't shoot me. Okay. I'm pretty sure that first dragon we saw was our friend Dunavir. Because he had the same kind of like energy about him. And plus now he's gone. Die! Okay. Where the heck did you go? Ah, I see.
I'm worth 100 dragons.
Slowly but surely, we will kill it. I also hit a random mud crab. Yeah, got it. Give me your soul. Wait, what?
What are we doing here? We ought to head west to Solitude. That's where we'll find good food and beer.
Probably have a good point about that. Why did I not get that soul? That's the second dragon soul that I have not received. Was I too far away? I'm not exactly sure. Wait a minute. Oh, that thing moves. I didn't even notice. What the heck? I honestly do not remember what this is. I don't know if I've done this quest before at all. But if I have, I'm sure it will come to me when I catch up to whatever this is. How far is it? Not that far, just right up here. I was gonna see if I should go on the horses or not, but we don't need them.
Speak.
What the heck?
What you want, stranger? I have a date with the marsh and the chorus that calls it home.
Anum La, the Swamp Knight. Is this this must be an interesting NPC. Uh-oh. Kitty doesn't look happy. Oh, Kitty doesn't look happy. Kitty? It can't actually attack us, right? Since we're in a dialogue? That's kind of funny. Haha! Hold on. We'll just kill this thing. That's funny. Everyone's just sitting around like, alright, when are you going to be done talking? No, come back, come back. Oh, no, oh, dang it. I missed, I guess, the whole introduction to this person. Well, tell me how you got the name of Swamp Knight.
Well, it's a short story. I carry a sword, I'm from the swamps of Black Marsh. Do you need me to continue, or can you piece it together from here?
I think I got it. There's obviously more to it than just being Argonian.
You're a clever one. Saw right through my glib response. All right, I'll tell you. But it's a long story. So you might want to sit down for this one.
Alright, is everybody sitting down? Everybody got a bag of popcorn or some grapes or something? You know, popcorn and grapes. The best treats. Alright, go ahead, I'm listening.
I was hatched in a small tribal village, lost in the swamps between Thorn and Hellstrom. In other words, in the middle of nowhere. As the hatchling of a small and pitiful clan, I couldn't afford to travel to the city and train under the guidance of the tribal guard.
Why didn't your people just make carriages like the Nords? I understand that most travel is done by boat. Don't Argonians travel inside giant worms? Is that true? Is that true?
You speak of the root worm. Not a preferred method of travel, on account of speed. Smugglers prefer the secrecy, however. Nothing
I didn't know
we
that.
were involved with in our little neck of the swamp.
You said you were born in a tribal village, but it couldn't have been isolated.
There were visitors. In fact, every few years, a recruiter from the city would come to the village and conscript those in the clan who showed promise. Only a handful of hatchlings were chosen. All of them were males. Males I bested in combat 100 times over. I figured the only way I'd be a soldier was to train on my own. So, one night, I went out into the deepest swamps with nothing but a hist branch.
Okay. What happened then?
I committed myself to killing a feather serpent. On the second night, I thought I'd vanquish 3. By the first hour, my only goal was to survive. Somehow, I managed. I labored through the bog and hid inside a hollowed-out tree. I waited and watched for predators. And as I watched, I learned.
What did you see?
I saw how the serpent camouflaged itself in the foliage. How the Leviathan waded effortlessly through the swamp, simply by refusing all effort. I saw how on bright days, the lizard used the hackwing's own shadow to scuttle around unseen, and how on dark days, all creatures clung to the mist. By the time I was grown, I could slay 5 feathered serpents with a single slash and do it with my eyes closed.
Okay. You explained why you got the name Swamp Knight, but not how.
True enough. The name came when I joined a company of fighters, many of whom were celebrated warriors from all over Tamriel. There were members who served as honor guards for tribal chieftains, and those who trained under guild masters and various regiments of the Empire. There were even retired assassins from the renowned shadow scales of legend, but none knew of who I was, or why I was recruited to join the company.
How come?
The truth was, I was never supposed to be there. I had found the invitation on a courier while traveling west toward Gideon.
Huh.
Undaunted, I told them the story of how I trained to become a knight. I used that exact word. In truth, I'd only heard the word knight in passing. But when travelers from strange lands used the term, their words spoke with a tone heavy with reverence. That's how I wanted them to speak about me. Naturally, the company laughed uproariously at my expense. They dubbed me the Swamp Knight, and I've been that ever since.
Huh. So you aren't even a real knight. Might as well call yourself the Swamp. No. It's not the method of training, but your skill on the battlefield that counts.
Agreed. And while I had some anxiety joining such an esteemed company, I quickly discovered that I indeed belonged.
Okay, well then what brought you to... Oh, wow, that's actually... Whew, we have a few things. Okay, You mentioned the company of fighters.
Yes, there was Arnwulf, a former member of the Fighters Guild in Cyrodiil, a big Nord man with an even bigger leg.
I wonder if these people are all
In
interesting
contrast,
NPCs that are in Skyrim right now.
Ulaway never said a word. He was a retired shadow scale, and the only noise he made was when he sharpened his daggers. Moontail was a conjurer who conjured monsters as quickly as he conjured lies. And Elia, a Breton healer whose lust for man had no cure. Then there was the Bosmer Indrel. Lazy girl, that one. When we made camp, she slept in the trees, but always with one eye open. There was a red guard named Bodan, a man whose gift of strings and tongue once earned him a place beside an Argonian tribal chief. And lastly, our leader, Dalum A, a legendary swordsman who fought in the Great War.
Do lazy people prefer to call it stamina conservation? Yeah. All you needed was an orc.
I used to tell Arnwulf he was ugly enough to be one. Ha 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 ha! He never laughed so hard.
This is interesting. I would hope that by mentioning all these people's by name of the troop that she was traveling with, that all of these people are actually interesting NPCs in this game, and that we can find them. I hope. Tell me a story.
Very nights, Bodan would lift our spirits with a song. And when he sang, our spirits would indeed lift, provided Arnwulf didn't join him. But on some nights, when he thought everyone was asleep, he would drift out into the swamp, where only the gods and the Hist could hear his tune. He would play a song that wasn't part of his normal routine, a solemn dirge about a lost love, a song so sad it moved the trees to tears.
So it looks like she may have multiple stories. What brought you to Skyrim?
That's an old story. Back when the Hrothgar monks had milk in their beards from sucking their mother's teats. Okay, maybe not that old, but old. I was traveling in Black Marsh with a company of fighters. We fashioned ourselves.
This is the company, okay.
8.
Whoops. I thought the company she was talking about was... Yeah, because you mentioned it before, right? That League of Fighters. Yeah. Anyway, what was the company's makeup? Even though I think you've already just told us that.
We were an elite band of fighters, hired to do jobs common sellswords weren't equipped for. At first, I thought the honorable part was a joke. Our company was made up of liars, drunkards, and lying drunkards. But they were all loyal. And they were all honorable. They were good beasts, mare and men.
They are still whiny children? No. No, where are these responses coming from? That doesn't seem like a good business model, I guess.
But Dalum A founded the company to be good and do good, to wash all the grime that's stuck in his scales during the war. As such, he'd only agree to work that didn't diminish what we stood for. But contracts have a way of leaving out the details.
Sounds like your company was tricked into making a bad choice.
We were, and we did.
What was the bad choice your company made? What caused you to split up? Sure.
The job was simple. Clear out a cave of necromancers that were terrorizing one of the clans that resided near the border. The clan said a hatchling had gone missing, and rumors were abound of corpses stolen for experiments, and live bodies turned into corpses.
Serana, please. What did you find in the cave?
When we got there, the shadow scale Ula Wei scouted ahead as the rest of us waited near the entrance. He found bear traps and tripwires. The occupants were further in, he said, black-robed mages, chanting. The whole thing stunk like a Thalmor's wet diaper. Traps or no, bandits usually post sentries in and outside the cave. The Nord, Arnwolf, though, he got tired of all the standing around. Black robes and ominous words. Good enough for him. Dalum A gave the nod. Couldn't chance it. Some poor hatchling could have been on a table, about to become some sick bastard's war puppet.
And did you rescue the child?
Sadly, no. The child was on the table like Ula Wei said, but she was already dead. The people around her were mourners. Black robes. They were refugees from Cyrodiil, Altmer, Khajiit, and Argonian, driven from Leoween. To the clans, they might as well have been wraiths. I don't know who struck first. It didn't matter. We killed them all. Well, all except one.
And who was that?
It was an Imperial boy, hiding in a small crevice in the rock. I didn't know who he was, or if he was even with the refugees. The boy was a mute. Part of me thought it would be better to slay him, but another part of me saw the hatchling in the swamp, just trying to survive till morning. The company disbanded. Honor brought us together, and dishonor drove us apart. Me and the healer, Elia, went north. The boy, he followed. We split up in Bravo. Don't know why he chose me. Seems to me he was better off with a Breton. But as I kept going north, he never left my side.
I guess this is the one that I like the most out of these choices. The boy probably wanted a mother, and not a score of fathers to share her with.
Ha! I don't think Elia would have wanted him around either. Males grow squeamish at the mere talk of children, let alone the sight of one.
And what happened to him?
I kept going north, figuring at some point the boy would stop following me. Gotta give it to the little runt. He had courage. Eventually, I realized I could have walked right into the sea of ghosts, and the little Histcarp would have dove right in.
So how did you two part ways?
I was halfway through the marsh when I decided to head back to Mortal. I turned to the pesky urchin and told him, "All right, you win." Imagine my surprise when I found myself talking to a patch of death bells. Ha 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 ha! There was no one there. Some may ask why I'm a knight without armor. Others contend I wear the mourner's clothes to honor the brave warriors I slay. Those in my company will tell you I wear it to mourn the refugees who died that day, and all the innocents who die in the pangs of war. I will tell you that there's only one thing in this world I truly mourn. My sanity. Ha 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 ha.
Huh. Well, what are your plans going forward?
As opposed to going backwards? Ha 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 ha. I haven't thought about it, but your company makes me long for the old days. In truth, I only came to Skyrim to rid myself of that urchin. Now that I'm here, maybe I'll adventure for a bit. Or maybe I'll forge a new legend, right here in this adorable little puddle the Nords call a marsh.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll
Right then.
we'll pick her up
Let's move
here.
faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Selin.
Still here.
It's time for us to part ways, buddy.
I'll head back home if you need me.
So you should go back to Dawnstar, or Dawnguard Fort, whatever.
What is it? Lead, brave one, and I will follow.
Okay, so we have learned the story of Anumla, the Swamp Knight.
Lead on, brave.
Let's do tweak options, combat. I guess sword and shield. I'll see what her gear looks like. I saw a bow there. That's what I wanted. Alright, so yeah, she just has the steel broadsword, mourner's clothes, and that. Well, I would like to give her a real set of armor, though I guess she would prefer to wear these mourner's clothes. If that's what she prefers, I guess.
You lead, I'll follow.
It's so bright out here.
Alright, well that was a a long time spent talking to the Swamp Knight. Was not exactly something I intended going into.
You've got a Daedric prince in your head? It happens to the best of us.
That's funny. You know that I am Meridia's Beacon. Or I should say that she would talk about me having that beacon, huh? Alright, well anyway. Let us go... What do I want to do now? Talking to the Swamp Knight kind of just, made me lose track of what I was doing. We need to go find that guy. Yes, Septimus Signus. Alright. And he's gonna be up here. That was a long discussion. Or a long story.
I've got your back.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Oh, this is about that vampire. Okay, fine. Yeah, you caught me.
Ma'am, now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
There you go. Take your 1,000 gold pieces. You thieves. Alright. Let's rest for a little bit. Actually, before we do that, let's save. Let's try to make our way to Septimus Signus. I still don't get how they don't know that what I killed was a vampire. Charge me 1,000 gold to kill a vampire. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, nice wraith. Hello. Oh, easy enough. What is this? Oh!
I thought of returning to the marsh. I made it as far as Riften before realizing
What in the heck? Just a random altar with a dead mage. Alright. Maybe that's part of some side quest. Well, that's probably a sad tale. I was gonna say a tad sail. Oh, the brain. How it works. Wait, what? Is this even on the minimap? What? Have I ever been in here? I don't. This is not. Sorry, we're a little quick side trip here. Oh, there's nothing even here. Oh, what the heck? Well, that's weird. Especially since this, whatever it is not on the map. And there's nothing... Oh god, I just accidentally went back inside. Crap. Crap. What the heck?
Huh?
Oh, this is a terrible idea. Let's run down. There we go. Whew. Okay, so even getting anywhere near close to that thing will have you go inside. Definitely very little action in this episode. Don't want to go up here? I suppose I could. I don't know if I've taken this path before. Yeah, I'll make my way up to Septimus and then I think I'll end the video there. But hey, we got a new companion. The Swamp Knight seems to have an interesting story. And the way she told it, that made me think that her companions aren't in Skyrim, but maybe they are. Maybe her information is out of date. Because if we could find her whole crew, that would be pretty cool. Especially if they would talk to each other. Okay, they just randomly just kind of teleported to me. So yeah, that would be really pretty awesome. What's this? Is this gonna be like a bear out here? Oh, whatever it is, it's dead now. Hey, I don't wanna fight you things. I'm not here to fight. Could you imagine how cold it would be out here? Like, this short swim would kill you. And that kind of reminds me, at one point I did... Yeah, at one point I started from here, and I just swam as far as I could, swam all the way around the entire, well, land of Skyrim. Because I was looking for any other secrets that I had not found at that point. I don't remember finding anything. And it took a while, so you could probably imagine. And I mean, I would like find some random landmass out there, and I would just jump all over. Like, there's got to be something out here, right? No, I didn't find anything. Whew, this guy is way out here. I forgot how far it was. Alright, Septimus. Now that I've frozen myself swimming out to you. And then there's that artifact. Oh, man. Then I remember, I think a Daedric prince starts talking to you.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw, the ones they thought they saw. I know of one, forgotten, sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
What? That's a question for another time. So, where is the scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Oh boy. Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
And what is it that you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer?
I do.
Deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
And where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark.
Oh, man.
Keep, Tower Mazark. Ovtand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond.
No.
But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
I don't want to go there. Oh, game, why do you make me go here? Why? Alright, how do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Oh boy. So, I think this is the one that takes me to that underground massive area. I'll finish talking to this guy, I think, in the next episode. Let me just check my map here. Oh, I can't. There we go. I think I remember that being one of the ways into that place. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that place so much. Alright, well, in the next episode we will finish talking to this madman, Septimus, and we will make our journey to that Dwemer Tower. Oh boy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Narn will
Take
say
care.
something that didn't make sense. He could always blame it on the mead. This Septimus, should leave more bottles lying around.
That's
your back.
that's pretty good. Wow, even recorded dialogue for Septimus. That's
I've got your
anyway. Take care.